Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
And welcome to my YouTube channel.
Welcome to his YouTube channel.
Today I have with me Jessica. Hi, Jess.
Hi.
Today's video is about how me and Jessica became friends. Gosh. Honestly, some days I have regrets, but oh! I'm talking my mommy.
We finna die. We finna die. Like die.
Okay. So, like I was saying, sometimes, some days I have regrets. But
As do I. As do I.
don't play in my face. Anyway,
Jabari knows that I have regrets sometimes. Like I tell her.
the way I met Jessica is through her brother. Okay, and her brother's crazy. So that right there should have been a red flag that, okay, it's in the bloodline that she's crazy. Anyway, so
She's trying to come for the whole family tree, bro. The whole.
Her brother was my aide in PE in 10th grade. He was such a bully. Like, it was ridiculous, y'all. Like, he used to bully me, okay? Like, bully me.
No, he didn't. I'm sure he did not do that. We weren't raised that way, y'all.
He used to bully me. Anyway, so one day it was at lunch and like they were talking. Ernest was, oh yeah, that's her brother. Ernest, we was all at lunch or whatever after PE, and he was like, yeah, da 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 da. And somebody was like, oh yeah, your sister, this. So I'm like, oh, you have a sister? And he like, yeah, you didn't know, duh. Because once again, he was a bully, so.
No.
Oh.
In his defense, everybody knew we were siblings. Jabari has his moments where he wants to act slow. So, like, him even saying that, he probably was sounding dumb because literally everybody knew we were siblings. Like, everybody.
Everybody except for me.
Like we even look alike. Like, even if nobody told you
I
that,
didn't
that's
know
my brother.
because
Like,
I didn't even know Jessica like that for real. So, yeah. And I'm like, no, I didn't know you had no sister. Like, what's her name?
what's her name?
They're like, are you kidding me? Jessica, you know Jessica. Everybody knows Jessica. That's my sister. I'm like, okay, who is Jessica? Because I don't know her, and I'm everybody. So clearly, everybody don't know her.
Oh my
I know.
God.
So they're like, oh my God, you're acting dumb. Because I guess I'll accept that sometimes I be lost in the
He be
sauce.
acting slow. Like
I be lost in the sauce. Like,
it's ridiculous.
so, we went on about who is Jessica. So then I'm like, okay, well, you just have to show me to her one day. Then he's like, I'm not showing you her because you know her. You just acting dumb. They was just so convinced that I was acting dumb, but I really didn't know her. Like, who is Jessica? Well, like a couple days go by, and it was back at lunch again, but this was a different lunch, and I'm pretty sure it's either somebody said Jessica's name or she walked in the cafeteria, like not in class like she was supposed to be. Jessica always roaming the halls.
Hold on.
So, yeah, try to deny it if you want.
When was it? Wait, what year was this?
Sophomore year.
Sophomore year I was good. So try again. Maybe junior year I would have believed you. Maybe senior year definitely I would have said yeah. But sophomore
I just
year,
know that
was
you
a
popped
good
up,
cookie.
and they was like, "Oh
I
my
was a
God,
good little
Jessica!" But it wasn't like the people that I was at lunch with. They had no clue that I was looking for this girl. Well, I wasn't looking for her, but they had no clue that like I had just had this conversation like some days ago. So they're acting normal. So they're like, "Oh, Jessica," and I'm eating, and then I'm like, "Wait a minute, Jessica!" Like, "Oh, this is Jessica. This is Jessica," and I'm like, as soon as I saw her, I said, oh my gosh, that is her sister. Like, look at them. They look identical.
We don't look identical, relax.
So I'm like,
maybe a little favor here and there.
yeah, but the first thing I said was,
hey,
is your brother Ernest? And she was like, yeah.
I don't remember this at all.
Just
Like, not even a
memory
little bit.
serval.
I don't remember this at all because
That's
okay, keep
sad.
going. I'm gonna tell my version after you tell yours.
And I was like, oh wow, like I didn't know you had a brother here. But like I knew Jessica, but I didn't know her. Where it was like I knew she had a, like I knew of her. So I'm like, oh, okay. So then I'm like, okay. So basically, me and Ernest was close. So as I talked to him, Jessica would be in the background, the house and stuff like. And yeah, he stopped bullying me, and we became friends. And then that's when Jessica we started to talk more because it was Ernest's senior year was coming up. And at the time, it was senior year was coming up, and he was about to leave.
You're doing good.
So, like, I promise y'all, sophomore year, first of all throughout high school, I was never in my class. Like, I had no friends in my class. Like,
that's very true, y'all. He did not mess with us until senior year, where the older kids was gone, and we was the older kids. But
at this point, it's like junior year, and it's Ernest's senior year. So he was like my high friend at the time, because I literally always used to talk to the class higher every year,
all the time.
So this was his year. So I'm like, dang, like I'm not about to have no friends, like dang. But then I'm like, wow, like Jessica's in my class, so maybe I should actually like befriend her. So that's what basically happened.
I was the
so basically she was like the rebound.
Yeah, I was a sloppy.
Because my brother wasn't going to be my friend anymore. I wish you would try to bust in front of me.
Okay,
so,
is that your? That's
no, I'm not over. He's almost finished though. So yeah, that's basically what happened. Ernest graduated, and like throughout the graduation and grad parties and stuff, like Jessica would be there, of course. So I just talked to Jessica, and then we just became close, and then to this day. Give me your hand.
No.
Give me your hand, Jessica.
That's a child.
Give me your hand.
No. We're not doing this. We're not doing
this. This is my best friend. My best friend.
Okay, now y'all.
So,
it's my turn.
That's the story of how I met Jessica and how we became friends and how
that's his version of how he met me
and how we're locked in forever and ever and ever and
I didn't
ever.
agree to that. I didn't agree to that. You don't have that documented, so I didn't agree to it.
Okay.
So I could dip whenever I feel like it.
You don't have an option because
I do.
I promise you.
Anyway,
have you ever tried to
listen, y'all.
No, how about y'all? This is another story. But how about like last week, Jessica blocked me for 4 days.
I blocked Jabari all the time.
I see my face.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He was begging. I mean, begging, like begging.
Oh, everybody knows. Hold on, because I don't beg, y'all. No, she lied.
Please, I can't live without you.
Oh wow,
I can't live without. I just want to be
crazy.
I'm like, dang, tell that boy, leave me alone.
The same person who was begging for that.
Leave that.
All right.
Who did? Because it wasn't me. You really tried to reach with that one, but it wasn't me. Promise. Anyway,
but no, y'all, like, come on, like, why? Who was
because he was getting on my nerves. Okay,
she
it doesn't matter.
Because
it doesn't matter. Let me tell my version of the story.
See, I told y'all she's crazy.
No, listen, because no, that's not what the video is about.
Are you getting mad?
Shut up. Now it's my version of the story, y'all. I'm trying to make sure y'all don't fall while I'm talking because that's disrespectful. Okay, now listen.
You got to pass my mother.
This is how me and Jabari met.
Hold on, let's wave my mommy.
Okay, hold on. She's not even paying us any attention. She don't fool with us, Jabari. She know we right here. She's not paying us any attention.
Y'all know y'all hear me honking. My mom is not paying me no attention. Hi. She's not looking at. Okay.
Anyway, this is how I met Jabari. So, yeah, like Jabari said, leading up, like throughout high school, he was never with our class, like ever.
Yeah, never. I had friends though, but I just wasn't close.
Like he wasn't with it. Like he knew people. Obviously, he had friends in our class, but he was close with the older kids. Literally, starting freshman year, he's with the seniors. So I always like seen Lil Bari around because you cannot miss Jabari. Like Jabari's always loud. Jabari's always screaming in somebody's face. Like you can't miss him. So of course I knew who he was, but I didn't know him. Like it was just, oh, that's that little boy Jabari type thing, you know?
Little boy.
Yes.
Grown.
Jabari was small.
Oh yeah.
He's grown a lot.
Muy pequeño.
Muy pequeño. Okay, anyway. So I like knew who he was, but yeah, I didn't pay him no attention. So yeah, like he said, him and my brother became friends like our junior year, I think.
Yeah, because sophomore year he bullied me.
Yeah.
But junior year.
So like our junior year, they became friends, and when they was friends, I didn't like Jabari because I don't know, like Jabari, oh my God, like he used to act like he knew me. Like he used to act like we was already friends. I'm the type that like, okay, I could know you for years, and if you're not my friend, you're not my friend. Like I'll speak to you, we could be cool, all that, that's great, but friend is different. Jabari will meet you one day and be your bestie tomorrow, like on God. And I'm not like that. So like he's acting like we're friends because he knows my brother.
Jessica, because I know I'm not about to drive through DC.
And that's exactly what you're doing because you didn't get on the beltway. You didn't get on the beltway. Ever. Anyway, y'all.
I don't drive in DC, y'all, so I'm about to pull over. I don't drive in DC.
Anyway, so he was acting like he was already my friend, like talking to me like we're friends. So I'm like, who does this boy think he is? Like, he think he just woke up in here in my life? Like, I didn't like him, but he didn't know I didn't like him because I'll go along with it, but really in my head, I'm like, can he stop talking to me? Like, he's not my friend.
I didn't know that you didn't like me.
He's not my friend. Y'all, this is a whole separate story time, but I was this close to fighting Jabari. Like, on Jesus, on the Lord, my God, I was this close to fighting. You remember that story? I was this close to fighting him. It was over a seat in the car, but it doesn't matter. It's about the principle. It's about the principle. It does not matter.
Oh, that's definitely a story.
It does not matter. I was pissed. Like, I was livid. Like, I wanted
laughing.
And he's laughing because he thinks we're playing because he thinks we're friends. So he's thinking it's a joke. I don't like you and you're pissing me off, so I really want to fight you at this point. Like, he thinks I'm playing. I was so serious. I was this close to putting my hands on him. Like, I really wanted to hurt this boy. But I didn't. Anyway, so listen. So yeah, that happened. That was junior year, like I said. He was friends with my brother. And that's a whole separate story, but we definitely almost fought. So then, yeah, still didn't like him, but I spoke to him and stuff. Like, we was cool or whatever. And then, like, yeah, like he said, we was always around each other because of my brother, like graduation, prom, all that stuff. We was always around each other. So we used to always talk there. And then senior year, you know, he was just obsessed with me, y'all. So we became friends. I said, I guess I'll take him in. I'll take him in and you know, just, you know, I'll do the Lord's work. Do the Lord's work.
I had friends.
Psych, nah. Anyway, so yeah, that's how we became friends. Because I was just like, you know what, we're always around each other anyway. Like, I guess after that, it just flowed. Like, it wasn't no like, will you be my friend? Will you talk to me? I don't know. You want to be friends? Do people do that? I don't know. But yeah, y'all, that's how we became friends. And how we became so close, I think it was really because we was literally together like all the time. Jabari hates driving, so him even the fact that he's driving me around right now is rare, like close to none. Okay,
in DC at that.
And DC at that, this is a 1 in 1,000,000 chance. Like, make sure y'all pay attention because this will never happen again. It probably will, but
thank you.
But yeah, so he hates driving, so I used to pick him up for school every day.
Mind you, my car would be sitting right there.
His car's sitting right in the driveway every day. And I'm picking him up at school every day. Because he lived on the way to school, but it was just like, dang, you don't never want to drive? Never? They bought him, he had a parking pass, everything, and his car is sitting in the driveway, not driving to school.
But yeah, y'all, that's the story for today.
That's the story for today.
How we became close, now we're best friends now. But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe below.
Subscribe to my channels too. And what is it?
Everything Jazz.
Everything Jazz.
But
it's
yeah,
gonna be right here. Probably won't be right here, but
that's all for today.
That's all for today.
See you
See y'all
next
next
time.